Alright, let's dive on into some games here, huh? We've got the Bard class here as a viewer submission. Legendary creatures you control enter the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on them, so they come in a little bit bigger. At level 2, legendary spells you cast cost green, red, less, which means that things like this are completely free. This costs green and 1, this costs just 2 generic, etc. And then the final chapter here for 5 mana, whenever you cast a legendary spell, you get to exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them this turn, so every legendary spell you cost is cheaper, and it lets you draw 2 cards to get some card advantage going. Outside of that, the rest of this deck is kind of a green-red, rampy, aggressive deck. We've got some gold spans, we've got some terrors, and a Vorn clicks here at the top end. This card actually seems really sweet, so if you have 3 or more legendary creatures, this becomes a 6/6 with Vigilance for 4, which seems kind of like gas. We've got Magda, which is legendary and also works well with Jaspera Sentinel. And then we've got a touch of snow here for Frostbite and Blizzard Brawl, as well as some Faceless Havens in the mana base. So let's go ahead and dive on into some games with this and see how it goes. Yeah, the Untap plugin has worked since the day the set released. They had a small hiccup because Magic Arena changed some stuff that they fixed the very same day. The Untap plugin notably does not ever work when I'm at the deck editor screen there. So you should have the deck list up here as soon as we get into a game. This is fine. The fact that we have two of our 4 non-Stow lands and 2 Blizzard Brawls is scotch awkward. But definitely keepable. I want to do this before Bard class, because this way if I draw a land, I can play and level this next turn off the treasure this makes. Sedge. Those guys are fucking assholes, and I don't want you to ever promote their content in my space ever again. Up to Subbit. Feel free to recommend them in private, but never in my chat. Gonna get a 10-minute break. So we can cast this turn. Because this makes a treasure and this makes a mana. I guess that's the play. Weird. See, these 2 creatures are a weird start. Yes, those are the people that were very happy to have me on their show when I first started doing Runeterra, and then turned into raging idiots when I was justifiably providing reasonable criticism of Runeterra. Thanks for the 10 months afterthought. I really appreciate the prep. And congrats on your new little one. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh, they're a Pyre of Heroes deck. That's interesting. I wonder if they have humans and clerics in their deck. Like maybe they're multiple creature types. I think I'm gonna go ahead and trade these here. for the brand new Prime Epic. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate the support. This came in with an extra 1/1 here, so we could Blizzard Brawl this, which I think I kind of like. And then, because I have... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's embarrassing. I thought this was only indestructible based on the snow. It also lacks the 1 attack. Yikes. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. Our draw was super awkward. Yeah, just back it up and move on to the next one. What's going on? Ogus make it. Thanks for the Prime. Welcome to the channel this morning. I wasn't even so much of a shame conceit as just like, we just can't win anymore, right? That was like the only resource that was reasonable in our hand, and we punted it into the sun. That's just how it be sometimes, chap. Alright, and next turn we're gonna have the snow enable. So we can level this, play this as a 3/3, and then we can brawl with something that has 4 toughness if we'd like. Not obligated to, but, you know, we can. Mind Rot. We'll discard the redundant Bard class and the redundant Gnoll. Think I want to kill that. And Snow Brawl. So Brawl. So I gotta put 2 angels into play in order for this to be able to kill this. The double strike on here is kind of concerning for next turn, potentially. So far our Bard class has not looked particularly impressive. We're two games in a row here where it's just like kind of come into play and not done a whole lot for us. So this is almost assuredly the Starheim card, so we'll see if they want to make 1 or they probably want to make 2 for this next turn, I imagine. This was a build-around submission for specifically green-red, so I don't really have thoughts on those other ones. I don't know. Like, this card reads slow and fair and hard to enable. Like, I feel like, on average, you're probably just not going to leverage level 2 very efficiently in most of your games, is what my expectation would be. And it's so much mana to get to the 3rd level. Like, the 3rd level is probably fine against, like, a Mopey control deck, but, like, there aren't a lot of Mopey control decks in this format because it's best of 1. Maybe we should try Naya. We have Outlaw. We can just get rid of the snow theme. Drizzt makes 2 bodies. Both of Drizzt's bodies are legendary too, right? Man, a lot of Black White Angels today, huh? Minsc also makes 2 legends. Yeah, maybe we'll try that. This build hasn't seemed particularly compelling. Oh, I guess I could technically play this and upgrade this, huh? Oh, I could have attacked this had Vigilance. I missed a 3-ball there. I'm aware I missed a 3-ball. Tricks, thanks for the 17 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Good morning, good morning. I'm gonna attack with this first so we have an extra treasure. It's kind of a neat game. We're also on the play. Inska seems really good. Maybe we want some more of her. Yeah, the fact that she taps Magda seems strong. Alright, so there's probably something here. Let's get more ramp making the Bard class easier to enable. Seems strong too. And Inska, if you have one of her in play already, you could technically use her to play the Prismatic Bridge on the back half. Alright, I'm gonna clone this. We might come back to red green. I want to try Naya though. What's the... Am I about to spend mythic wild cards on this card, chat? Chat, I do this because I love you. I want you to know this is how much I love you, chat. I am crafting 4 of these. $30 worth of love. Yep. Ooh, this is really good with this too, huh? Because it says, wait, this into this makes this a 6/6? That's like really good, right? I'm gonna play 4 of this one too, because we can play it on the front side as a ramp spell. Actually sounds great. And honestly, we could probably play these white cards with mostly just these pathways, right? As white sources, because like this makes white, this makes white, this makes white. Maybe we play a couple of innkeepers as an additional ramp spell. I probably don't even need that, right? It's just like 12 things that make white. Are there any legendary white cards that I want to play? These don't get the cost reduction from this, but they don't get the cost reduction, but they get the counter. Which is pretty decent. We play a couple of Icing Death. Can tutor it with that. White's probably ambitious. Oh, Red White Dean actually does sound great, because this card, the White Dean's really good with Brazen Outlaw, right? Wait, if we activate the front side of this, it guarantees gets a Sentinel or Bard class, right? Non-legendary, non-land card with mana value 3 or less. That's kind of gas. Okay. Gnawbone. Who's Gnawbone? Old Gnawbone. Sorry, Gnawbone. Nope. Ain't about that life, chat. Not even a little. I don't think we want any plains. Probably just want forests and mountains. So this is 14 green, 14 red. Do I want a couple of green-red duels? Probably want a couple of green-red duels. They play a couple of these even without snow just because of the best we've got. This would give me 15 of each. 15 red, 15. Yeah, I like this idea a lot. There's more synergies here. Both Minsc and Drizzt are very good with this. And they make multiple bodies for Bard class to power up. The Harp is not a playable card. I'm not even sure that card's EDH playable. It's so expensive to draw a card to your hand. Green, red, white. Alright, let's just draw a Bard class on 2. Need to draw that Bard class. Never lucky. Right on time, Magda. Welcome to the party. Do we just cast Prismatic Bridge next turn? That's totally the play, right? Would not cast it. Yeah, big mood. Let's start by attacking with my Vigilance Dorks. And actually, it's correct to float mana here, because I want the treasure token before I cast this, in case I have like a counter unless I pay 2. Main deck negate. EDH, I see there's some discussion in chat about what EDH means. EDH, Commander, Brawl, they're all the same thing. Want to just Drizzt here? It's like we're in a medium spot regardless of what we do. Unbeatable combo. Well, Aldrin's Epiphany's kind of a combo. We can do this as well. Let me get a decent attack in with this next turn if they don't, assuming they don't kill us here. We might just get like double time walk to death here. That's fine. We'll get them in the post-board games. It's been a rough morning for card games, chat. It's been a rough morning so far for card games. Hopefully we can turn things around. Super Strange. Thanks for the 3 months. Welcome back. Good morning, good morning. In. Snap it off. Alright, we did it, chat. 6 power on turn 3. And then we're fine with this double block here, because it lets us play this other one next turn. So if I level this one, it makes this cost just 2. And then I can attack with both of these. And then play these post-combat. Actually, let's just play the Outlaw here, right? My 88. Our squad is kind of dummy thick, and I'm into it. I probably should have attacked first, actually. If I wanted to keep the new one. Yeah, that's a sequencing mistake. It does have haste. Oh, I'm a big dumb. There's a lot of words on this card, chat. Decent turn. Well. Inkska definitely seems absurd. For a 4 of this sounds great. We shall rebuild stronger than before, chat. We shall rebuild. He says before his opponent casts Alderaan Epiphany 3 turns in a row. For fuck's sake, chat. Fuck this card. Yes! Boo making this free the turn we play it with this was kind of great. Bard class was very good this game, you are correct. Perfect. They have another containment breach here, so we are going to lose this here in a second. That's fine. I mean, this is pretty impressive, right? Like, they Cyclone Summoner us twice this game, and we just, like, re-vomited our hand both times. So the following grief roll. The white card's looking real reasonable. Yeah, they got the Time Walk in the middle, too. That's a pretty good ramp payoff. Imbot, thank you for the 28 months. I really appreciate the prime. Welcome back. Okay, so... These all have vigilance, right? So this is sorcery speed, and they're at 29. I think I need to use my mana on other things here, so... Yeah, this is sorcery speed. So I know he has an ability, but I need to spend my mana on other stuff this turn, I think. Because, like, I'm gonna activate this. What is this being blocked by? This is just being blocked by a pest token. They're going pest token, taking these. Are they dead? Is this lethal? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I can double this like 4 times, right? Okay. The old onboard trick. Listen, we take those, chat. We take those. Negative 50. Your move. Alright, so they should have jump blocked that one, chat. They should have jump blocked that one. If you listened really carefully, chat, when we won that game, the screams of 1,000 wild cards could be heard in the background. I feel like the Uncharted so far. Yesterday was really good. Definitely more my style of game than, what's it called was? Last of Us. Expecting we'll finish Uncharted. And honestly, if Uncharted 2 stays good, we'll probably just do like a month of Uncharted for variety stuff and do 2, 3, 4 right in a row. Thanks for the 5 months, Sloth. I appreciate it. So unfortunately, I'm one short of casting this. So I think we just go ahead and level this here. Minsc is pretty good with Drizzt too. You can give the make the double strike creature bigger potentially. It'll probably depend a little bit on what we draw next turn or what they do, but there's some play. Yeah, we should probably make a Pokemon Unite channel in the Discord server. I didn't put that on my schedule this week, but that's something I'm interested in playing at some point. Maybe we'll give it a try on next week's schedule. Yeah, there's a Pokemon MOBA coming out. I think I'm saving Plargg. I think I want to save Plargg for after I level this. A 3/3 could be decent on this board, though. I guess I could play a 2/4 as well. And that makes this big enough to eat the Chariot in combat. Maybe that's right, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I still do any coding in my spare time. I do not. Drizzt had double strike. No longer. So they only have one untapped things with these, so they can't make this a 5/4. So I think I'm fine to block the Dean here. Right? This costs 4. Is Bard class decent? I don't know. It's done some silly things. Survive a turn here. Might be a tall order. Extra defense from Augusta looking good here. Go to 1. Hope Bard class pops off next turn. 1 legendary, please. That is probably the best legendary we could draw. Alright, hit me, dealer. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, lizard on a chair, take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Be-do. Do I stop and play out Bard class? I don't think so. I don't think the extra 1/1 is worth potentially bricking off. So these Minsc are free because they make a hasty hamster that makes a mana. Well, they don't tap for mana this turn, so they're not. These have reach. Where's my grape shot? Asking the real questions. Alright, and then I attack with this, which triggers Augusta to untap everything. Oh, and this had vigilance, so I could have tapped it to make a mana in response to that. Okay, so then this is a free roll again. I'm gonna tap this and Magda to make a treasure token. Oh crap, I didn't mean to tap that. Are we gonna lose the game because it tapped that? We might. I intended to spend a treasure token. I didn't catch the auto tapper. Remember, I have to block everything they have in play because we're at 1. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attackers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blockers. So we're good. I just passed here. This doesn't really matter. Oh, this taps for a mana too now, right? That's funny. I don't think that matters though, right? We're just passing. I already have a Magda in play. I guess I could have gotten 2 more hits, but I don't know what I'm doing with those hits, right? Alright, chat, I have changed my opinion on the Bard class. This card might be okay. What did we start that turn with? We started that turn with, like, Augusta, some Sentinels, and a Minsc, if I think. And we drew Esika here was, like, the best first thing we could have done, right? Do we have enough red mana to get this to 20 next turn? I think we do, right? So this is 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With the untaps from the Dean. Yeah, we totes do, huh? What a crazy game. Man. Remember, chat, if you win a game and your life total is higher than 1, you didn't use all your resources as efficiently as possible. Didn't you say that text didn't matter in your view? I believe I said if you were winning with that text, you were probably winning the game regardless, which I think was true there. Do I want more than 2 red-white Deans in the deck? The white Dean was pretty impressive there. I think I only shoved two red-white Deans in. I might want a third or fourth. So this hand actually just passed turn 3 bridge, right? We go Sentinel into this, into bridge on 3. That's kind of sick, too. Yes! Yeah, the stats from the Dean are also nice. I mean, if they have a counterspell, I have another bridge for next turn, right? We'll try again. We could just Inferno them here. That's true. That's probably better, right? And like make them tap out to deal with this. And then honestly, if they keep holding up counter magic, we have Den of the Bugbear down here too. They're actually just dead next turn, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then we spend a treasure for 15? We don't even need the bridge, they're just dead to the dragon. Dragon and creature land. Oh no, chat! They drew a card that gives them card advantage. Alright. You can't undo activating an ability, chat. It changed the board state. The old opponent deciding to play on despite the fact that they were dead through a misclick. Feels Magic Arena, man. Yeah, I guess this is the same person we played against earlier. Still dead. God bless. So this deck's like been doing some genuinely impressive things, huh? I don't think I have room to change anything though. I guess like what are I think let's just keep slamming with it. We got a lot of nice little synergies. The two white legends giving us 2 legendary bodies, making the green 4-drop a 6/6 with just 2 cards. It's like really great too. And that's before you even mention like how crazy Bard class can go on occasion. Nice. Is Drizzt worth it? No idea. He's definitely been great. I like the idea of Drizzt being 2 bodies. I have no doubt that the auto tapper is really complicated. There's a lot going on. If I'm being completely honest, the auto tapper works better. If you would have told me 5 years ago the auto tapper would work as well as it works today, I don't think I would have believed you. Arena's not 5 years old. Well, public Arena's not 5 years old. I'm saying if you would have told me before Arena existed that the auto tapper on Arena would have been as good as it is, I don't think I would have believed you. So I have 2, 3, 4 mana. So not quite enough to level Bard class. So I think... Oh, fuck. I just misclicked that. Maybe they'll be scared. I think I want to save this for casting after I level Bard class to 5. Being down a mana next turn won't help, but that's what it is. Got me. And immediately punished, right? If I hadn't clicked through my hamster there, I would have gotten to play Minsc off the hamster. So my misclick could be directly responsible, but also dead to a single Aldrin's Epiphany, so like, probably doesn't matter. The attack with everything here, I assume, means Epiphany's being cast. Really? Okay. At least our mistakes didn't matter, huh? Hamster misclick. Hey, Chillamus, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel this morning. We keep this. Any 2-drop would be absurd, obviously. A couple shots at it. I name Elf with this, because they're only non-legendary, is this. Redistributing some wealth. I appreciate you sending me a couple of Jeff Bezos bucks cloud hairs. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. going on, Harkonia? Yeah, we're still here doing our thing. Good to see you back. Hope life's treating you okay. Trying to take a 5-ball here. So this technically refunds us a mana. And then with this, it basically refunds 2. So we'll tap this for white, and then we'll tap the hamster, play the Drizzt. I actually don't have great attacks here. So 21 Munch, X-Rick. So all my stuff has Vigilance, right? And this is going to give things an extra attack if we attack. If I attack with this, this, and this... I think I'm kind of into it. This could trade here, but I think that's good for us. I could technically play off-color green pathways for this, yeah. Do I want to tap 4 of my legendaries to play this? I think so. Mana's a lot more than 7. Also, what's it called? Didn't exist in that format. Goldspan Dragon. Like, Goldspan Dragon makes getting piles of mana pretty trivial. This is an aggressive attack. The 4/4 into my double striker seems real loose. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could double this twice. I think I want to make the hamster a 4/4, huh? So I wanna leave this up and this up, I think. Thanks for the follow, Sean, if you're still here. Sorry, I missed that one. How many people are gonna misread this card today? At least 2. Maybe they knew what it did and they just like were hoping I didn't because it was their only out. They're in a bad spot regardless. Ugh. SCG Tour announced they're running their satellite tournaments again, but they're starting with normal standard. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them. I guess I'm genuinely curious to see if they have people show up to play regular standard, but man, does that sound. I was gonna make a point to play in, like, they only announced their first one's regular standard. Hopefully their first one has really bad attendance and they put some standard 22 in there. I'd play some standard 22. Our bird class starts real good here. We get to go ahead and get to activate this, then play both of these here next turn. Oh, that's a good question, Hark. Their stuff does feed into Wizards' official tournaments, so I wonder if Wizards dictated to them what formats they're allowed to play. There are going to be paper NRG events this fall. Depending on the state of COVID, I may or may not play in some of them. I played Modern as it is right now. I literally played Modern yesterday, and it's on my schedule for, like, every other stream this week. I didn't play Modern today specifically, but as always, check out the YouTube channel if you're not keeping up. Just want to drop Drizzt here. Let's attack for 6 to start first, though. Sorry, attack for 8. Oh, you meant paper? Yeah, I plan to play in some paper tournaments if I can get my hands on a deck. I don't think I intend to spend $1,500 building Kiki Cord. But I do have 4 Birds of Paradise right here. So if I can get someone to mail me 91 other Kiki Cord cards, I'll probably play a tournament or 2. If I can borrow. I'm gonna keep this. This hand's absurd if we draw red source. Never didn't have it. White source too. There's some way to tell what level a class is on. Yeah, when I mouse over it here, you see how the other two are grayed out? You see how it shows the level 2 split up now? Our deck does have some very crazy starts, yeah. I honestly think Sentinel into Brazen Outlaw is probably the most explosive thing in the format. I'm 21 rares and 9 mythics short of this. How many human dollars is that? Probably in the realm of 100 or more. How lucky are you? I should have jump blocked this thing this turn probably. Wait, Yu-Gi-Oh's existing digital didn't use their paper rules? Is that real? I always assumed their digital used their paper rules. They don't have anything with reach, huh? Is the Inferno lethal using the Dean Diddle trick? So this is... Yeah, probably is. Oh, I don't have the other one. Yeah, I'm just used to this being a thing, huh? Good call. They can't give this trample or sacrifice it. We're in an okay spot. Oh yeah, the Sentinels were free. Good call. There she is. There she is. So this should be super lethal, right? Not just regular lethal, but super lethal. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What a silly game and deck. Why is the color wheel in a different spot every time? I thought we were playing Piles, Jeff. This looks glorious. It's been like really good. That was for reference for anybody just popping in. That was not the first time we did that set. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so there's like, I'm really glad we switched from green-red to Naya for a few reasons. The first was that Minsc was really sweet at different points. The one question I'm gonna get asked in comments is, can you budget not play 4 copies of this card? And the answer is no. This card is very good. I do think honestly, seeing the dragon interaction, I think I kind of want to go down on Drizzt and probably get another Dean in here. I think I'd split these 3. Honestly, it could be right to go up to 4 Deans even, because the fact that you can play both sides of this to have more bodies when you're chaining through with bird class actually seems pretty powerful. There could be, like, maybe you just go down to 2 and 2 of these. You want to get rid of all of these and go for Drizzt for Dragon? I don't know. Like, Drizzt is like pretty good when you're just playing a fair game of Magic. And so to highlight one of the reasons why I think this deck felt good was that in addition to the absurd games like we saw in that last one with the Bard class, this deck also has a few other powerful axes it gets to operate on. The first of those is Jaspera Sentinel plus Outlaw is probably the best acceleration engine in this format, and it's very strong. The second is that God of Kinship here is very good as well, and Minsc and Drizzt both providing 2 extra bodies for this felt strong. Yeah, it's probably just 2/2 on the top end. Play the fourth Dean of Chaos. So you kind of have more 2s and 3s. I think I like that. I think I'd keep both of these at the top end, but I think I like the split here. I don't think I'd play 4 dragons. It's like in the games where the dragon really pops off, you're gonna find it, right? Like you're going with Bard class a lot of the time. I think thinking this is a deck that I think actually translates to best of 3 really elegantly. And this, honestly, I think this is a deck that I would consider working on if there's any best of 3 standard 22 tournaments coming up that I'd like to play in. Because I think you'd easily want to play 4 of these in the 75 in a best of 3. I think something like Redain as a sideboard card is probably worthwhile. But yeah, I like this a lot. Yeah, and this uses that same engine, Scholar, that you had in your other build, where like the Sentinel Magda plus Dean of Order is like a really powerful mana engine as well. And honestly, the fact that like this makes mana of any color and this makes mana of any color means that we're playing Prismatic Bridge with some consistency too. And then to go full optimization here, what should actually happen is there's no reason to play basics in this format right now if you don't need them, and the off colors for this would be useful. So I had 2 mountains and 5 green ones, so these should be 2 and 3 and then 1 and 1. So you technically can play the bridge side of this with less rainbow mana. So two red pathways of off colors, 5 green pathways of off colors, which you want to think about these in terms of, okay, this is a forest and these are mountains, but in a pinch, when you want to cast this, they could be that. And they're a red, destroy a land, but then they fetch. Yeah, it doesn't really see play though. And to be fair, the other reason it's optimal to play the pathways is this way you restrict more plebs from being able to play this deck, because I just added an extra 7 rares to the deck. So this deck does unfortunately have 4 commons and 4 uncommons in it, and you have to play these. Unfortunately, there aren't any rares or mythics I can cut that serve a similar role as Sentinel or Demon-Fang. But you know, you'll survive. You'll survive. Was a tempo deck bad or good? I missed on a Kinku Wayfinder. I missed on a mushroom that was lethal with 28 mushrooms and 30 cards. I discarded the deck and stopped playing it. The name the deck